we started having trouble with our van. It was coming back on interstate, and all of a sudden it get hot, and then so we pulled over and waited a little bit, and then it cooled off a little bit, so we started driving the rest of the way home, and the temperature would go up and it'd go down and it'd go up and go down. So that kind of indicates anyway that the thermostat's probably bad or just about completely out. This was probably not one of those that they fail safe or they fail open. A lot of them, when they fail closed. So we're going to take a look at this, and let me turn the camera around. And what we have is we have a Chrysler Stow and Go with a 3.6
Town and Country.
Yeah,
Touring.
Town and Country Touring, and you can see here it's a 3.6 liter VVT, whatever that means. But you can see here's a radiator hose coming down over here, and I don't know how well you can see down in here. Let's see if we can turn this to get a good picture. That's where the thermostat is at. Now the only way to get this is a whole complete kit. Like on the other ones, you could just replace just the thermostat. This one is the whole housing. So we're going to have to be pulling this off and put the new one on. We've got the new one to put on there. So next part here, we'll start pulling this off. We'll put a bucket down here to collect the antifreeze, because I really don't want it dripping down on the ground if we can help it, because there's cats and stuff around here that it'll kill them if they get into it. So we want to catch as much of it we can, and if it stays clean, then we can reuse it. But otherwise, we want to catch it and dispose of it properly instead of just letting it go on the ground. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go grab some tools, and we'll start pulling this hose off and try and collect it. And we'll show you how to change the thermostat kit on a 2014 Chrysler Town and Country Touring fan with the 3.6 liter flex fuel motor in it. We're going to go in here and pull the little reservoir off. That'll get this whole thing out of our way a little bit, gets it in there a little bit. And of course that nut's a little rusted, so
a little.
I don't know if you can see the rust around there, but yeah, it's pretty rusty. We might need to stick some stuff on there to
PB blast.
Yeah.
Or WD-40 or something.
Or stick the nut in the evapor rust and just kill the rust.
This is just for, oh, this is power steering. That's what I was thinking. The windshield works, that's power steering. Get away, fly. Oh man, that's not coming off. It's the whole thing's coming out.
So we need to put a wrench or something on the bottom side of it.
Put it back the same way I got it off.
Or is the whole thing turning out?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Whole thing coming
Oh,
out.
yeah. That's got the coarse threads just screwed right into the plastic.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay.
Okay. Get this out of the way. That way we got more room down here to reach into it.
I guess it's a little bit more room. Pop that out of that little bracket right there.
Let me get something to hold this back. Guess where the oil filter thing is on this car?
Where's the oil filter?
You take this big thing off, unscrew it, and that insert goes inside here.
Oh yeah, this has got a little. The oil filter is a little filter, canister filter that you change. Well, that's good. You don't have to get up underneath it.
Hopefully this will do it. Good enough. Just to keep it out of the way for now. I'll have a little bungee cord. Yep, that'll do it. Okay, now you put my socket
now we can see you're a little bit better now. And this is what we're taking off.
Is it in the van? I think so.
I don't know.
I hope so. Okay.
Well, here's the new thermostat for it. This is the part number for it.
Through Advanced Auto or CarQuest,
Yeah.
whichever the one.
And you can
Thermostat
see-
comes right with it.
And that's that piece there. So here's the gasket. We need to make sure the other gasket comes off when it comes
Right.
out.
Set that there for now. Two 10mm bolts. Wasn't very tight.
Maybe that's why it's leaked out a little bit.
No, I don't think so. I can't hardly see it. The sun is so bright. It's on its way down, you know.
Yeah.
Here comes antifreeze, and it's warm.
Yeah, well, we only drove it a couple blocks, but enough to get it warm.
Should have done the lower one first, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if I can get on the
parts. I need a little extension.
Drip, 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 drip. There's the top one, and the bottom is right down over here. And we'll pull that out. We'll disconnect this bracket after we get it out.
I just got a deep socket. Excuse me.
Yeah.
You're going to go on this side? Okay. What's the matter?
Nothing. I'm just trying to.
Get it to go?
No.
Okay, now if I get it on here.
Yeah. Get to any position. Shit. See anything.
There we go. Oh, that's not as loose as your top one is, right? Yep. Back on there. Okay. Let's see if I got loose enough to go the hand. Curious. Ouch! Freeze coming out, it's hot. Oh, this one first if I have to. Antifreeze makes it a little slicker. Naturally. Okay, where's this guy? Left hand's all slickened up. Very slowly.
Let's put the socket on there without the ratchet and turn the socket.
Maybe. I need a paper towel. Oh. Get that antifreeze off. Makes it awful slick. Okay. Okay. Let's go this route. Long-winded boat.
That's a good thing. So you
I
don't
know.
lose them.
Maybe, yeah. Holy mackerel, Andy. Not there yet. I think it is. Maybe it's not. Thought it was ready to come out. Here it is. One long-winded bolt. Set that up there. Let's try and get the bottom one. going with my other hand, I think. Darn it. Can't get any leverage with that one. Okay, there we go. Oh, my leg. Yeah. There it is. And number 2 long-winded boat. Holy mackerel. Okay, now
Pull the hose out.
I'm going to get a pair of pliers so I can change that out right away. Well, there isn't anything else running out. Okay. I'm trying to get them. Okay, give it to me. Gurgle, gurgle. Hang on. Gotta get loose. Gotta get the... There it goes, finally. Pull it up if I have to. Get it a little bigger. Oh man, that's been on there a while.
Mm-hmm. That's probably the original one.
Let's see if I can go down with this pair. Ouch. You little fart. There we go. Better position. There we go. Now I'm gonna have to get a screwdriver. Can't poke down in there.
They get kind of, well, it turns. It's got to come up over that ridge, and it's been on there long enough. It's kind of formed a little ridge, and the clamp goes on above it and squishes it down, so it turns.
Yeah.
Just got to break it loose. Little tabs on the side of there.
Yeah. Oh, that thermostat's rough on your hands.
Yeah.
There it's coming. Yay!
It's out.
It's gurgling.
And it looks like the rubber O-ring on the old one is still on here.
Ouch. Is it? Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, right down to there. Now let's see if it's going to be lined up
Should be.
before I put the
Yeah.
clamp on.
Can't really turn it too well after
You
the
can't
clamp's
see.
on.
Where's that? There it is. Somewhere there.
Yeah.
Okay. Further up. Okay. Looks good. Now I'll put the clamp back up. What the heck is it stuck in there? Okay. Okay, let's go right back where it was. Not yet. Mandrels right there. Ouch. Bit me. Par for the course. You always get bit. It don't want to work with me. Oh, for crying out loud. That's the worst part, getting the clamp back where it was. It'd probably settle in sooner or later anyway. But that's about it.
Good enough.
And as far as I'm concerned, yeah. Okay, get out of the way. Get one of these started. Bottom one preferably. Don't know if I'm in. Yeah, I am. Okay. I guess I'll do the top one first. Get it lined up with the top one. Okay. It's going to be a little harder to start. So far down there. Oh no. Come on, you little fart. I don't know if I'm getting started or not. Nope. Okay, wise guy. I keep having my knuckles. Maybe if I can kind of hold it up there like such, it'll go.
There's not room for more than two hands in there. You can hardly get two hands in there.
Yeah, that's for sure. Still ain't got to start it. What the heck? Oh.
Maybe that's why they give you such long screws.
I don't know. If I can get that.
As we can see, his hands down there now.
Yeah, I still haven't got to start it. I'm not sure what the problem is. It might be the hose. I might have to pull it up or something. Yeah, it's got a little wiggle there. There's a hole at.
Getting the first hole lined up
Was easy. The second one's a bummer. I think I got it though. Positive.
Then you have to pull up on the hose, sometimes push down on the hose. Never know where it's going to be at, right?
Yeah. Guess what?
Got it started.
Got it started. Yay.
They're started. Now put the socket on them, get them snugged up.
Ouch. And the car's getting hot. It's sitting in the sun. Put my hand over here and hurts.
I would expect when a car that's really dark, almost black. I don't know, I call it black, but
looks black to me. Kind of a metallic black. Well, it looks like it's got
it's got a metal flake in it.
It looks blue or turquoise or whatever in places, yeah. Long-winded little beggar. Oh, my leg. Huh. That one's down in there. this one.
Yeah, while you're snugging that up, if you look on the bottom of the thermostats, it says 203 degrees
Fahrenheit.
F, or
30.
85 C.
95, it looks
Or
like.
95 C.
Celsius.
Kind of hard to see through the phone, but
Yeah.
so one way you can do is you can put this in water, put a thermometer in there, and when it reaches a little over 203, that should open up. And if it doesn't open up, then we know it's bad. That's one way to test them. And we might do that as a little test later to test it and see if it opens up and see if it opens and closes. And but we didn't lose hardly any antifreeze.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much leaked out.
Over here, anyway. Oh, there it is. I was going too far forward.
We can
Yeah,
see in there what you're doing here.
And there ain't no room for anybody to
There's
see,
no-
not
there's
even
no-
me.
No room for hands and tools.
Yeah, it's pretty.
But get a ratchet on them. We're gonna snug them up. I don't know what the official torque's supposed to be on them, but I wouldn't imagine it'd be super tight.
No, it didn't feel like it was tight at all.
Well, we need to do it enough to squash the gasket.
Well,
but-
yeah. That shouldn't take a whole lot.
And I don't know if it was leaking around the gasket or not. I'm feeling around the gasket. It doesn't really feel like it's kind of really bad spots in it, but it does look like it's squashed down. So it could be leaking out a little bit when we're driving with it. Need a shorter one now?
Yeah.
Sometimes them long ones are nice, but when you're them tight spaces like that, they can be kind of challenge.
Hard to see.
Okay, I want to check the antifreeze level in here. We can see it's not down very far.
Okay. You got
And
what you
we're
have
going to
on.
pull the cap because some did come out, not much, but we're going to pull this off. And it's down, not below there. It should be all the way up here because that's where you're supposed to fill it. That's where you're supposed to fill it over there.
If you look over here, looks like quite a bit came up. Down the drive there.
Yeah, a little bit come out. Didn't get caught. It drips down on the frame, so there's really no place to catch it. Of course, it may take some once it starts up and cools down or gets hot.
Ouch. I think that'll do it for now.
Now, one way to do it is you can start them up, and then when the thermostat opens up, it'll drain down, and you can fill it up then
Yeah.
too. But,
Yeah, but it should suck from there first.
yeah,
And if that's got some in it, it should be okay.
that's filled up anyway, and we'll check that after a little bit of driving and
Give me my rag, you old fart. Get my rag. Yeah, I didn't have a clue where that oil filter. I knew it had a capture. I'm looking underneath the vehicle and didn't come to find out it's up there. It's perfect.
Okay, oil's good.
Okay.
And we'll have another video later on how to change that air filter or the oil filter. I don't know if we changed the air filter on this one yet or not, but
Oh, that's on there. Yeah, it's down in here. It's a weird looking filter.
Yeah, it looks like it's kind of weird shaped
Yeah,
in here,
it's
but
got- well, this part is the filter part, and this is just a, I don't know what the heck it's.
yeah. Anyway, stay tuned. We'll have a video on changing the air filter. It's basically really easy. You just flip these little clips. There's a couple clips and pull it off, pull the one out, put the new one in. But we'll do that a little bit later. So anyway, we have the thermostat changed. We'll do it. Stay tuned for another part. We'll test this and see if it does open up at 203 or if it doesn't open up at 203. So we'll do that. Now for a little test drive.
No, leave this
So we can go for a little test drive. We can drive it and see if it warms up, and then let it cool off, and we'll try. You know, we'll see what it does, and then we'll open up and check, make sure the antifreeze has got a full level on it, and we'll do that. So stay tuned for the other ones. Other part, we'll have another part on this where we actually test the thermostat to see if it does open as it's supposed to, or if it opens up never, or if it opens up and doesn't open up, or whatever it does. So watch for that video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. We'll get more of these out.